what happened.
The Last of Us is an upcoming television series set to air on HBO soon. Today we'll tell you about every Last of Us character that's been confirmed for HBO's exciting new show. This is exciting for every PS4 lover out there. If you're someone who spends the majority of their time on holidays with their PS4, then you must know what The Last of Us is. It's a video game developed by Naughty Dog, and the game became so popular worldwide that it even got a series to it, both as a video game and as a television show. HBO, for the first time, decided to take this video game story and make an American television show about it. Since this announcement, fans all over the world are patiently waiting for the series to release soon. The Last of Us is also the largest production that has ever taken place for a TV show before. It's expected to air on our television screens in 2022. This is probably HBO's first time making a show that's based on a video game, even though the concept is unique and something that no one has not seen much of in the past. The first season of the show will only comprise 10 episodes. The best thing about this is that even the game designers will have a huge part in the television series to completely bring it to its original concept. Since the production of this show began, the casting team has been trying to find the perfect cast to portray the characters of the video game. What the first season will be all about. The first season of the show will be very similar to the first game and will stay close to its original story. In this video, we'll tell you all the characters that have been confirmed for Season 1, and with that, you'll know how much Season 1 will stay true to the very story the whole video game is based on. For those of you who are just following up on this, The Last of Us is based on a post-apocalyptic era, where a brain infection is turning humans into zombies. This infection is spreading everywhere. Joel Miller is asked to be with a teenage girl named Ellie to protect her, and as they continue with their journey, they meet with a group of zombies, old friends and family members, and all of them together help to find a cure for this infection. If a video game of this story has been so loved by everyone all over the world, imagine how amazing the show will be too. At first, there was a film of the same name going under production, but then the game composers thought that a television series would be more suitable for a story like this. Let's start off with the main character, Joel Miller. The very character who is assigned to escort Ellery, Joel Miller, will be played by the actor Pedro Pascal. The character shown is a very fierce and brave one. He survived the first wave of the brain virus and has been able to survive as a smuggler. The character has lost all hope for the cure of this virus, but with the help of his family and friends, they'll find a cure for it. The actor who will be seen playing Joel Miller is already a fan favorite, and the actor himself is thrilled to join this exciting project. Joel is the very first character that got confirmed for this television series. Ellie will be played by a face not unknown to anyone. Bella Ramsey, who everyone saw and loved on Game of Thrones, is all set to play the role of Ellie. Ramsey for sure knows how to bring light to this TV screen with her presence, and even at such a young age, the actress knows how to do her acting roles proper justice, making her the perfect actor for a character like Ellie. Ellie's character comes in the limelight at the second half of the first part of the game, and then in part 2, she too became a main character along with Joel Miller. So picking the right actor to play the part of Ellie was very important, and the show creators for sure have done a tremendous job in that. The character of Ellie is very different from the rest. She's brave and focused. She got infected with the brain virus, and even though there is no cure available yet for the virus, Ellie recovers soon after, and then that is when everyone discovers that Ellie is actually immune to every other type of brain infection. Due to her being like this, hope then evolves in everyone as they now believe that with Ellie's trait, they can help find a cure for this infection. So the presence and the importance of Ellie is now more important than ever throughout the whole season. Sarah Miller. Sarah played a very short role in the story, but the presence of her character and her story helps others to understand Joel's nature and logic a little better. At the beginning of the game, Sarah gets infected with the brain virus, but in order to help the virus from spreading any further, a soldier shoots her, and the 12-year-old daughter of Joel dies right on spot. Joel is able to survive that, but due to the death of his daughter, his distrust of any government organizations further grows, and then from there on, he decides to do things himself. The brief character of Sarah will be played by Nico Parker. Tess. Joel's partner in smuggling, Tess, will be played by Anna Torv. The character of Tess was the other character that Sarah who got picked up for the television series. At the beginning of this series, Tess will be seen tracking down the location of Robert, who's another smuggler because he hasn't paid for the shipment of weapons. Tess then finds out that Robert has actually sold all the weapons to Fireflies. Tess in the end kills him and then tracks down Marlene. It is Tess who convinces Joel in the first place to take Ellie along with them on this journey, as she really believes that a cure can be found for this virus. Without Tess, the story seems incomplete, and it's good that they picked this character for the television series as well. Marlene. When the actor for this character was confirmed, everyone on social media went nuts because the character of Marlene will be played by the same actress who also did her voiceover in the game. The actress is none other than Merle Dandridge. Marlene is the leader of Fireflies, an organization from whom Joel prefers to maintain his distance, as he prefers to survive with his own tactics and doesn't really believe in the way Fireflies work. Marlene is asked by Ellie's mother, Anna, to keep Ellie safe at all times. Marlene then asks Joel to take up the responsibility for Ellie after she gets wounded during the shoot. Even though Joel dislikes Fireflies and every other organization, with the persuasion of Tess, he decides to escort Ellie, and the main story continues. Tommy Miller. As the story continues, we see Joel meeting with some of his estranged family members, and one of them is Tommy Miller, Joel's estranged brother. Took some amount of time to find the right actor to play this character. Gabriel Luna has finally been chosen to play this character. In this series, it will be shown that the two brothers weren't always that disconnected, and in fact, they were attached at the hips. Tommy was also there with Joel the night Sarah died, and they continued to work together for years, but soon Tommy became tired of Joel's work behavior and his tactics, so he decided to not work with him anymore and proceeded to work by joining the Fireflies. Bill. Many fans expected that the show would probably cut this character off in the television series, as the main character is only presented as a dead body, but the show creators decided to portray Bill after all. The actor who will be playing the part of Bill is Con O'Neill, whom many have seen on another HBO series. Even though the character is present in the whole story as a dead body, the minor details of Bill's story connect with the story of other characters present as well. With Bill, the show is expected to highlight several other issues as well. Let's see what the show brings together for its fans. The main characters of the show have been confirmed, and actors who will be playing the role of all these characters will definitely do justice to them. These characters are the only ones confirmed so far, and the first season of the show will highlight their stories. Fans are not yet satisfied with the characters, as the show creators have missed out on two important ones, Henry and Sam, who they feel have their own story to tell, and their stories must be put in the series as well. For now, this is the confirmed cast list. This is it for today's video. We'll see you in the next one.